Well, I finally convinced John to reschedule the snowmobile trip.
Good.
North.
Good we had people concerned about it because I had mentioned it, and they're like, "She's not really going to do that, is she?"
Yeah.
So good. Perfect.
Yeah, Alaska was ready to go for it. I was like, this isn't normal here.
No weekend. No, you can postpone it. I actually was just talking to some people at Sugarloaf. They are planning on running certain lifts on that day. I'm not sure the crowds will be enormous.
No.
Yikes.
And it'll be windy on top of it.
So they'll have wind holds anyways.
Right.
I think that'll bail out a lot of skiers from having to make this decision, to be honest with you, is they'll be on wind hold either way. So today was cold, and we talk about, obviously the depth of this cold is going to be Friday night and during the day Friday, but we've already started this process of being below average after a record warm January for Portland and Bangor. So tonight we're back into the single digits in a lot of spots, below zero, Bangor north. Bangor, I believe, got to 7 or 8 below this morning, sneaky cold. I don't think they'll be quite that cold tonight, but it's going to be cold everywhere, well below average for this time of the year. We get a little break tomorrow. And, usually here with this snowstorm, I say, if you have anything you want to do outside, do it then. I don't know what the equivalent is for a cold snap, but tomorrow we will be in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees, so it won't really be that bad during the day. Here comes the Arctic front, though, on Thursday night. You can see it with this line of snow squalls. These are sometimes fairly dramatic because they've got a lot of, and this is a really nerdy word here, baroclinicity. So it's a difference in temperature is so sharp, it creates these convective snow showers and squalls. So as they come through Thursday night, there will be some whiteouts, I think, into the mountains, into the foothills as well. Watch these temperature changes, though. So here we are. It's 27 degrees, 26, 27 in Portland, 2 a.m., okay? Front's about to come through. Boom, through. And by 8 a.m., it's 2. It's 0 in Wiscasset. It's 5 below in Bangor. And so middle of the day, full sunshine on Friday, we're well below 0 everywhere, not factoring the wind in at all, just air temperature. And so, of course, that sets us up for what we know is going to be a very, very cold night on Friday night. That's all part of that lobe of the polar vortex that broke off, and we're in that frigid zone for about 36 hours, and then we do get relief on Sunday, and actually looks relatively mild through much of next week. Now, forecast temperatures haven't changed. I just want to give you some perspective here as far as how tightly stacked these temperatures are. So if we get to 17 below in Portland, the last time we did that was 2018. Not that long ago, right? If we get to 19 below in Portland, though, the last time we will have done that is 1984. So there's a huge spread. It gets so much harder to get to those extremes. And obviously, almost 30 below into the mountains is going to be brutally cold. The wind chills, we've harped on this. You can't hear it any more ways. Going to be as cold as 60 below 0 on Saturday morning. Even in the afternoon, not getting a lot better. Still 30, 40 below for a wind chill. But it's brief, which is nice. Friday, Saturday in the single digits, and then we're back into the 30s. Is there something funny, Brian, that you'd like to talk about? Back into the 30s for Sunday and Monday, and then potentially into the 40s on Tuesday. At least David didn't have to use that graphic. All right, so, if we get through this, hopefully there's no plumbing problems or anything like that for people, and then we are quickly on the other side onto Sunday and Monday, and our next storm could actually be a mix on Wednesday of rain, which is kind of how Maine works.
Yeah, that's how the swing goes. All right,
Wild.
Keith, thanks so much. We'll be right back.